So precisely, you are also out to make the point that look,
yeah.
the viability is not just necessarily in theaters.
Yes, especially not just in the platforms, but in also possible territories outside the Philippines where our content can be consumed.
Yeah, we are exporting already, di ba?
Slowly,
Some.
yeah, some. I mean, Buy Bust,
Yes.
is actually, I would say, the very first commercial film, a genre film at that went through the route of global distribution first.
Yeah.
Like, he was in the market even before he premiered his film in the Philippines. And that allowed for him to make pre-sale negotiations to be distributed in other territories at the same time, strategically, at the same time that they were
But can you
doing the
do that
premiere.
without your home market being viable first? For example, the Thai film industry made a name for itself in the global stage by, a lot of horror films that all of a sudden, galing gumawa ng mga Thai, gumawa ng mga horror. Then they started venturing into, they have some crime dramas and so on. But we do know for a fact that the Thai film industry in Thailand is pretty healthy.
The Thai film industry in Thailand, which is the horror films, already understood the route of going through those markets, the film markets.
Did they get assistance from the government?
Not really, actually.
They
Compared to
explored.
Thailand, compared to Thailand, mas meron pang suporta ang gobyerno natin. Kasi sila, I think the government is concentrating on bringing in foreign productions to shoot in Thailand. But in terms of production of their films, it's normally it's a private effort among distributors and exhibitors. But they know how to have global connections in order for them to make their films travel internationally. They know that when you go outside, the name of the game is making genre films, which is pretty much universal: horror, action, sci-fi. And that's what they're capitalizing on. And I think it's working for them.
Is it the same in Korea? Because Korean movies are also very popular all over the world.
Koreans actually coming from a system na quota system na, kumbaga, I think napakaganda nung ginawa nila na tinrain muna nila yung audience nila to appreciate Korean films. And then once they started opening up and
You
through
mean they
those
blocked foreign movies?
there is a quota system in Korea.
How does that work?
Quota system meaning for 176 days, you're only allowed to consume or you only can show Korean films.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So bumaba yan, I think ngayon nasa 76 na lang sila.
That was some years ago.
Yes, yes.
Kasi ngayon
it's-
meron
They
ng
still
ano
have,
eh.
right?
Wala,
They
hindi
still
na
have
pwedeng
They still
ganyan.
have now, but they don't even need
So
it.
you have specific days that is all Korean films in all theaters.
All throughout the year. 176 days must be
and
just...
it's blocked off. For example, this particular date, Koreano lang mapapanood mo. It's not
Yes.
as if you have to devote 1/4 of your cinemas on that particular
Hindi siya
date.
katulad sa atin na kailangan it's through events, 'di ba? Parang
Parang MMFF.
1 week, 'di ba?
Ah.
Mga 1 week. Ito talaga throughout the year.
But is that possible in the Philippines dahil sanay na tayo sa Hollywood? Yan ang problema eh. At least yung Koreans
I
there are
know.
still a lot of people there who don't speak English. They appreciate the local movies.
Yes.
Mas gusto nila yon, di ba?
But I think what Korea did also is to really understand how Hollywood is behaving. They made films, they brought in corporations that can invest on Korean movies so that they can make films that are comparable to the Hollywood films. So they went head to head, and even the system that they have, because we work with COFIC closely, and we're trying to get all these advices and from them. Even the French system of being able to fund Korean films through the taxes that is paid by the movie admission, by the audiences, allows for them to continuously support and invest on Korean films.
But yung sa Korea, the private sector support, for example, it comes in what form, and what's the incentive for the private sector? Product placements, or ano yung mga
Well, your
mechanisms
investors
doon?
are interesting sa kanila because they have a vertical integration, meaning your distributors your producers can actually be distributors and can actually be the exhibitors of the film. So knowing that this is yung buong line kanila, they're really investing on their films because they want to make sure that their films are competitive with the Hollywood films that are
But
coming
that's
in.
like saying ABS-CBN should own the cinema kompleto na yung
Well,
vertical niya.
Thank God we have antitrust here, and that's not allowed.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, that's what you're looking at in Korea.
But that
Diba?
is
You
their
have-
system, and I
Okay.
think that's kind of like how it's, sustainable for them. I mean,
Yeah.
different countries have different governing laws that allows for them to exploit, what they have within the system na binibigay sa kanila. And yun nga, that's why Samsung, all this Lotte are investing on films, but they have a global vision.
Yes.
Whenever they produce a film, it's not just for the consumption of their local audiences. It's really for them to have a global distribution, which allows for them to recoup whatever money they invest in the films that they make.
And a franchising model as
And
well.
the franchising model, of course, is also very important.